Burrow out of the shotgun. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, P-Rod breaks the tackle, Green grabs ahead. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Browns getting their offense out there. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he just gets rid of it. We had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw now. That one complete to Njoku. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking for a throw here. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll try and throw it here. That one's caught by Tillman. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Big strike downfield to Judy. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. It is caught left side. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Bengals.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action now, Burrow. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The ultimate team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now, they don't have an answer for this guy. It may be time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It is Compton, and it's Higgins again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Piron. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
Looking to throw, Burrow. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. Burrow to the air now. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the 4th. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdout.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're set up at the 35 now. Pass play on 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Throwing it again here. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Ford. Juke the defender. brought down at the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To throw it on first down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? You had a wide open touchdown, bro. That was the most stupidest play I ever seen, bro.
What
are you doing?
You've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throwing now from the gun. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. All the time. He will not escape the rush on fourth and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Now we'll give up the middle to P-Rod. He'll be yarded most there, and it's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left with fourth down here.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They took their shot on fourth and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
20-yard
gain on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Hits his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
From the 41. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Judkins up the middle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 23. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down and goal to go.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Judkins running between the tackles. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game.
Browns 21.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. That's a wrap on this ball game. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the 1st down. This game is over.
1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
All right, guys. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for watching my video, subscribing. I appreciate y'all so much, bro. Like I was telling you guys in the first video where I've been with my family, been moving stuff around. We're not moving, but we've been moving stuff out of my room. I've been cleaning up my room. I took down my bed because my bed was broke. My bed broke, and so I have to go get another bed. I'm not talking about the mattress and something like that. I'm talking about everything. Pillows, bed, bedboard, mattress, everything. You know, I got to get everything, bro. So right now, I'm sleeping with my brother. I have a whole new dresser. Hooked up on PS5 today. Got the new dresser today and all that. So I'm glad. I missed you guys so much. Those couple of days. I think we was gone for what, about 2-3 days? I don't know. Like I was busy, y'all. I was busy, but it was too long, bro. I was like, dude, it's no way. I said I have to hurry back so I can record for my people, bro. Like I'm so glad that I was able to record tonight because the internet was messing up and stuff like that. I almost had a chance to do it last night, but the internet kept messing up. So I was like, you know what, bro? F it, bro. I'll try it tomorrow, and it worked. Off screen, it did still have a little problems, but we fixed it. We got it back on track. I'm back on track. I post every single day for new guys. We're almost at 90 subscribers. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Mind you, we're almost at 90. We're on the road to 100. So yes, we're almost there, y'all. We almost there. Just keep going. We're gonna keep going. Keep subscribing. I'm gonna keep making videos every single night. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Jolly Good is back. Jolly Good is not going anywhere anytime soon. I hope not. Nothing comes up. I hope not. But see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you be humble. Be grateful for everything that you get. Love God. Love yourself. Try to help people in need that needs your help. Try to be there for others. Be there for your family, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, everybody. Love, love, love. Jolly Good out.